The technical ability, versatility, he's got that tactical discipline in his game, and he's undoubtedly had all that drummed into him from an early age. He's been on my radar since he's impressed me with his ability to play both centrally and in a wider position.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him.
Reinders. Gakpo.
Oh, sweet feet.
Marlon stood his ground strongly. Marlon. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Dumfries. Now here's the delivery.
Tomiyasu gets rid without sophistication.
Purring through.
And the shot! An early chance there, first of the game.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Van de Ven. Gakpo.
Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled.
Ito. Tanaka.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And there's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gakpo. Van de Ven. Kamada. Kubo. Tanaka.
Forwards and with intent. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Marlon. Reinders. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Oh, he's trying it! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Tomiyasu. Duan.
And it's played forward.
Dumfries.
De Jong.
Reinders. Van Dijk.
Aim forwards.
Somerville. And it's Denzel Dumfries.
And here's Marlon. De Jong. Well, they've certainly started on the front foot here. Already shots raining in.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Kamada.
Over to the left. There will be a throw-in. Nice control. There are a few waiting for it. That's very neat. Serves up across. That's an excellent interception.
Reinders.
Van Dijk. Reinders. Van Dijk gently done. Van de Ven. Gakpo. Kamada wins the duel this time. Tanaka. Oh, good spread. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Duan. Now it's Duan. And it's made... And the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Van Dijk. Dumfries. Somerville. Dumfries. Marlen. Tanaka. Moved on forwards. Kamada. Duan. Aim forwards. Nice interception, well timed. Reinders. Somerville. Van de Ven. Played out wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. De Jong. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van Dijk. Gravenberg. Gakpo. And here's Marlen. Great chance!
Marlen just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Ito, gently done. Ito. Gakpo. Van Dijk. Tanaka. And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. Gravenberg. Kubo. Duan. That's really well manoeuvred. That's really well cleared. De Jong. Somerville. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Chance for Ito. Duan. And it's hoisted clear. And he's heaved it away. Japan have got it back and they'll have another go. Kubo. Chance for Ito! Ito! Van Dijk. Van de Ven. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gravenberg. De Jong. Van de Ven. And here's Gakpo. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Oh, what a climb! Goal, the Netherlands! There is the breakthrough. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Japan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nice physical challenge. Gravenberg. Out for a throw. And it's Kubo. Kubo going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Moved on forwards. Itakura. Forward it goes. Van der Ven cuts out the pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Van der Ven. Van der Ven forwards and with intent. And that is a little undercooked. Duan. Has a look and plays it forward. Kamada. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Duan. And it's played forward. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Duan. The message is clear, none shall pass. Marlen. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, can he get onto this? Succumbs to the pressure.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Reinders. The Netherlands making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
De Jong. And here's Marlen. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
The Netherlands out in front with an early advantage. That has been knocked clear. Japan have reclaimed it. Aimed in towards the centre. Can he deliver? Reinders. Dumfries. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Gakpo. De Jong. Out towards the flank. Gakpo. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Kamada does really well to win the ball there. Kamada did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Van de Ven. And here's Gakpo. Time to deliver. He's cut it out. Marlon, back when it goes. Kamada. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Kamada. Proves too strong. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Somerville. Dumfries. Reinders. De Jong. Oh, cracking. Can he finish? Duan. Moved on forwards.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's played forward. Gakpo. De Jong. Reinders. Dumfries. Somerville. Dumfries. Lofted upfield. Tomiyasu forwards and with intent. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Gakpo. Gakpo. Gakpo goes pulsing down that left-hand side. Gakpo with the cross. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And here's Marlon. Ito. Tanaka. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Van de Ven. Gravenberg. De Jong. And it's Kubo. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Reinders. De Jong. Van de Ven chooses to go cross-field. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Ito. That's really well manoeuvred. Tanaka. Aim forwards. Now it's Marlon. Reinders. Played out to the right. Dumfries. Oh, such a clever touch. In it comes. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
That is a great pick out. Ito. Gravenberg. Somerville. Oh, nicely intercepted. Duan. He's beaten the last man. Ito. Now it's Duan. Kamada shoots!
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Kamada brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And that has been cleared. Reinders. Marlon, and it's lofted through here. Gets it away. Somerville. Gravenberg. And it's De Jong. Knocks it out wide. Reinders. Chance! Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. Now it's Kubo. Kamada. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Van der Ven with the clearance. And here's Kamada. Turns and goes back. That is lovely. Chooses to go back. Out to the right. Now it's Doan. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
A formality. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Reinders. Showing good feet. And it's Reinders. Tanaka did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kamada. And he cuts out the supply. De Jong. Reinders. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Marlon. Real chance! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Ito. Ito. And it's played forward. Gakpo. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good spread. Tries to dink it through. And the keeper has it. Somerville. Gravenberg. Somerville. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Tomiyasu. Itakura. Tanaka. Tanaka forwards and with intent. De Jong. Gakpo. Dumfries. Somerville. Dumfries. Kubo. Tanaka. Itakura. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Van Dijk. Reinders. Somerville. And it's Denzel Dumfries. He's having a look round. And here's Dumfries. And here's the chance to counter. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. That's really well manoeuvred. Ball's gone out of play. Kamada. And it's played forward. De Jong. Van de Ven. Gakpo. Van de Ven. Gakpo. Strong running down that left flank. Tries a deft little ball. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Gravenberg. Somerville. And here's Dumfries. It's a quick ball upfield. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. De Jong. Ito. Kamada. And he's on his way! Kamada. Great work on the overlap. Too much on that, it's gone out. Aim forwards. Kubo has given away a free kick. Acrobatic effort! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Van de Ven. Gravenberg. That has been cut short. Now it's Gakpo. Now it's Marlon. Tries to get it clear and claimed it back swiftly. And here's Reinders. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Reinders. Marlon played out to the left flank. Marlon. Tanaka. Kamada. Ito. Chance for Ito. Oh, nice touch. Kamada. Chance for Ito. It's a good-looking delivery. And it's hoisted clear. He is just caressing the ball. So who's he picking out? And that has been knocked clear. Played out to the right. Chance for Ito. Chance for Ito. Doan. Cross goes in there. And out it comes again. Muscular approach does pay off here. The referee's awarded a free kick. He can get that clear. And he's running through. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Somerville. And it's Denzel Dumfries. That's tidy. Now it's Reinders. Might be... and a chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Van de Ven. Tomiyasu. Ito. Tanaka. Moved on forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gravenberg. Dumfries. Reinders. Gakpo. Now it's Doan. That's good play. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Gakpo. Reinders. Clipped into space. And that's put paid to a promising move. Somerville looking up to see who wants it. De Jong. Dumfries played over towards the opposite flank. Reinders. Dumfries. Van der Ven. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Van der Ven. Gakpo. Van der Ven. And it's played forward. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well read, nice interception. De Jong. Gakpo. And here's Marlon. Reinders. Somerville. Somerville!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Tanaka shifted upfield. Reinders, who does have an assist to his name. Dumfries. Somerville. Reinders. Gakpo. Gakpo!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Kamada. Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu, early ball out from the back. Gakpo. And it's Reinders. Cuts out the pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Gravenberg. De Jong. Oh, good spread. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Tomiyasu. Doan. Aim forwards. Tries to get it clear. Gravenberg. De Jong. Gakpo. Dumfries. Somerville succumbs to the pressure. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Somerville. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Decent progress down the left. Van de Ven. Gakpo. Oh, that's neat. A chance to play it in. Gakpo with the cross. Tomiyasu is there, and he can get that clear. That's a lovely, neat pass. It's just beyond his reach. And it's played forward. Reinders. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Lovely bit of skill. Kubo. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Van de Ven. Dumfries. Somerville. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's found a way through. Now it's Kubo. Very nicely done. And it's Tanaka. And here's Kamada. Somerville defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Marlon. Gakpo. Gravenberg. And here's Marlon. Can he finish? Goal, the Netherlands! And they're back in front. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That's really well manoeuvred. Somerville. Reinders. Marlen. Wins the duel this time. Ito. Is onto it in a flash. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Gravenberg. Out to the right. Marlon played out towards the right wing. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Ah, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. And here's Reinders, and it's De Jong. Somerville. And here's Dumfries. Now it's Reinders. Driven forward. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gravenberg. And here's Reinders. Reinders. Reinders tries a cross. And he's there to clear it. Duan moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. De Jong. Gravenberg. Somerville. Oh, that's nice. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Dumfries. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. That's an imaginative pass. Defending of the desperate variety. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Kubo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Goes for a shot! It's there! Japan are level! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
De Jong. Played down the flank. Gakpo. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Van der Ven. De Jong. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Somerville. Van der Ven. Reinders. Marlen. Gakpo. Van der Ven forwards and with intent. Deftly away. Ito. And that's really well manoeuvred. Clearly not happy with that. Gakpo. Now it's Marlen. Ito. And it's Kubo. Duan. He's in plenty of space here. Very nicely done. Marlon. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gakpo tries looking up for options on the left. Oh, such a clever touch. Crossed into the middle. Well read. And the danger is averted. And the pass is intercepted. Gakpo. Reinders. That's tidy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Up towards the front line. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Van Dijk. And it's Reinders. Reinders spread out to the left. Gakpo. Nice control. And here's Reinders. Marlon. Duan. Oh, this looks sharp. Calmly anticipates. Gakpo. And here's Reinders. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Somerville. Tries a measured ball. That's a throw. Tanaka shifted upfield. Ito makes the interception. Kamada aimed forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gakpo. Van Dijk gently done. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's played forward. Throw it. Van de Ven. Van Dijk shifted upfield. Gravenberg moved on forwards. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's Gakpo. That has been knocked clear. Gravenberg have it back and can go again. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Marlon, out to the left it goes. Oh, sweet feet. Cleared away. Somerville. And that has sent him sprawling. And that's been won straight back. Dumfries. De Jong. Reinders. De Jong. De Jong forwards and with intent. He's away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tries a shot! Tanaka. Kamada. That's really well manoeuvred. Doan. That is lovely. And here's Kubo. Kubo! Straight at the keeper.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Reinders, spread out to the left. And it's Reinders. Somerville. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Tanaka. Aim forwards. Kubo. He's got away. Clears it away. Gakpo. Played towards the other side. Gravenberg. Now that's well seen too. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Van der Ven. Now it's Gakpo. And here's Marlon. Gakpo. Showing good feet. Gravenberg. De Jong. Gravenberg. It could be big chance! Goal, the Netherlands! And they get themselves in front!
The Netherlands, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
The Netherlands take the lead. Great defending, strong and determined. Gravenberg. Dumfries. Lovely bit of skill. Dumfries. Delivered with swing. And that's been well dealt with. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. Marlen. Dumfries. And he cuts out the supply. Reinders. Played out to the right. Delivered in. Takes a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well timed, excellent interception. Somerville. Has a shot! There's Denzel Dumfries. Oh, that's neat. Somerville. Oh, it's played into the area. And claimed it back swiftly. Dumfries. De Jong. Reinders. Dumfries flashes it across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice physical challenge. Ito. Tanaka. Moved on forwards. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's played forward. Gravenberg. Shot a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we've reached half-time.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No reported change to either side during the break. Van de Ven. Somerville. Gravenberg. Dumfries. Dumfries. Lovely feet. Dumfries. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Dumfries, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Gravenberg does really well to win the ball there. Tomiyasu. Quality ball. Cuts out the pass. Dumfries. Van Dijk. De Jong. Van de Ven. And he goes cross-field. Somerville. Reinders. Dumfries. Reinders. De Jong. Tanaka. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Ito. Tanaka. Itakura. That's been drilled forward. Now that's well seen too. Reinders. Somerville. And it's Denzel Dumfries. That's good play. Ito. Duan. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Gravenberg. Reinders. Somerville. Dumfries. Reinders. De Jong. Oh, good spread. And here's Dumfries. De Jong. Gravenberg. And here's Dumfries. Somerville. Dumfries. That's very neat. Gravenberg. He's in a great position here. Marlon! And it's De Jong. Now it's Marlon. Now that's a fine challenge. Duan. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Somerville. Gravenberg. Van Dijk, gently done. Oh, can he get onto this? Dumfries. Somerville. Dumfries. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Gravenberg. Marlon on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Dumfries gets over and intercepts. Moved on forwards. That looks a good ball through. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, shooting chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And it's played forward. Dumfries. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Reinders. And here's Dumfries. Hit into the middle. Tomiyasu is there, and he can get that clear. Dumfries have it back and can go again. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Oh, that is a good ball. Gakpo! Reinders with the short one. He is just caressing the ball. De Jong. De Jong played out to the left flank. Played into the middle. And they've got rid. Decent chance! Kubo. Ito. So what can they make of this? And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Gakpo. Van de Ven. Van Dijk looks to the other side. Gravenberch. Dumfries. Aim forwards. Somerville picks it up out wide. Marlon. Dumfries. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Reinders his cross. Clears it away. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ito. Duan. Tomiyasu. Kamada. Over to the left. Kubo has it out wide and in space. Van Dijk gets it away. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And it's Tanaka. Kubo. Kubo has overhit it. Dumfries. Somerville. Van Dijk. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. That's a good run down the left. Cleared away. Corner it is. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ito. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Gravenberch. Reinders. Gravenberch. Dumfries. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Up he goes! Decent enough try.
De Jong is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Succumbs to the pressure. Somerville. Reinders looking to add to his goal. Reinders. De Jong. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Duan. And it's Kamada. There's the shot!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Marlon looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Well read, nice interception. Marlen, out to the right. Somerville. Very nicely done. Reinders, played out towards the right wing. Played it again. Clears it away. Gravenberg. Played out wide. Gravenberg. Dumfries. Somerville. Now it's Reinders. And here's Reinders. Gravenberg. And here's Reinders. And here's Marlen. Van de Ven. De Jong. Gravenberg. Somerville. And that's a dangerous ball. Marlen! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
De Jong. Dumfries. Now it's Somerville. And here's Marlen. Marlen! And yet another chance goes to waste.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Marlen. Oh, good spread. Now it's Dumfries. The cross. Cleared away. Van Dijk. That's really well manoeuvred. That's really well manoeuvred. Japan have a free kick. That's a nicely weighted pass. That's the keeper's ball. Dumfries. Somerville. Gravenberg. De Jong. That's a little off target. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Kubo. Ito. Tanaka. Aim forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
De Jong. Gravenberg. Dumfries. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And that's a throw-in. And it's Reinders. It's a threatening ball. Now it's Dumfries. Dumfries. That's very neat. That'll be a throw. There are a few waiting for it. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Ito, gently done. Moved on forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Kamada. He's on it, can he get away? Spread out to the left. Oh, that's nice. Out towards the flank. Lofted it. It's a mighty effort! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's played forward. That is lovely. Marlen. And here's Gakpo. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Tomiyasu is there, and he can get that clear. Van der Ven. And here's De Jong. Gravenberg. Here's a chance! Gakpo. De Jong. Gravenberg. Reinders. Dumfries is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Dumfries. Gravenberg. Now it's Somerville. Reinders. Played out to the right. Dumfries with the delivery. Clears it away. And it's been taken short. Firmly met. And here's De Jong. And it's Gravenberg. Oh, nice touch. And here's Marlen. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ito. And he's managed to get free. Muscular approach does pay off here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Van der Ven attempts a clearance. What a throw in. Kubo. Hoisted in. And the keeper has it. Oh, easy pickings there. Marlen. Ito. Can he spark a counter here? Reinders. Marlen played out towards the right wing. Somerville. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. And they've got a throw. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Somerville looking to get on the end of this. Ito gets it away. Now it's Somerville. Now it's Reinders. And the shot's on, and he shoots!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Kamada moved on forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. De Jong. Marlen. Ito. Has a look and plays it forward. Duan. Chance for Ito. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Somerville. Kamada. Gakpo. That's really well manoeuvred. Here's Ito. Ito. Oh, what a pass! It's a clearance, but not much of one. Somerville. Reinders. Gakpo. And it's Reinders. Proves too strong. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Reinders. Can he deliver? That has been knocked clear. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Oh, that's well done, really robust. De Jong has got himself a free kick. He's gone direct. It's a loose ball. Gravenberg.
Reinders really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now who's going to be first to this? Out to the right. Dumfries. And that's aimed into the middle. And again! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, smashing header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Dumfries. Somerville. De Jong. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Now he's off and running. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Van Dijk. Oh, good spread. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kamada. Tanaka. Tomiyasu shifted upfield. It's gone out for a throw-in. Gakpo. Reinders. Dumfries. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
And that has been cleared. And that was very necessary. Van de Ven. De Jong. Gravenberg. Dumfries. Now it's Somerville. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Oh, that's neat. A chance to play it in. Gakpo. Aim forwards. Ito. Tomiyasu, gently done. Duan. Aim forwards. calmly anticipates. Dumfries. Reinders. Somerville. Reinders. De Jong. And here's Marlon. Gakpo. Ambitious ball here. Cleared away. Gravenberch. De Jong. Gravenberch. And here's Dumfries.
Oh, sweet feet.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Punched away. Van der Ven. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gakpo. De Jong. Marlen. Somerville. That's tidy. Crunching tackle. Tanaka did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Reinders. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's gone for the shot. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Kamada cuts it out. Tanaka. Tanaka forwards and with intent. And it's Reinders. Reinders. That's really well manoeuvred. Could move up a gear here. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Short changes him with that pass. The Netherlands have got it back and they'll have another go. Somerville. Now it's Reinders. Lobbed in behind, and he's straight offside.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Moved on forwards. Van der Ven. Gravenberch. Aim forwards. Somerville. Dumfries looking to hit the byline here. Dumfries. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's played forward. And it's Kubo. Kubo. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's run loose here. He's shifting through the gears here. Van der Ven attempts a clearance. Marlen. Somerville. Dumfries. Somerville. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Chance here to counter. He is just caressing the ball. Time to deliver. And he's got his cross in. Kubo has failed to find anyone. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Out to the left it goes. Out to the right. And that's not going to reach.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Gravenberg. The Netherlands getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Aim forwards. And he thumps it clear.
Japan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Van Dijk. "75 minutes played. Dumfries. Somerville. Dumfries. Moved on forwards.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's played forward. That pass has been well intercepted. De Jong. Van der Ven. Marlen. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Tanaka. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Japan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Gravenberg. Van Dijk. Van Dijk gently done. Gakpo. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. It's a good run down the left-hand side. De Jong. And here's Marlen.
The Netherlands really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Tanaka. Quality ball. And it's hoisted clear. Moved on forwards. Ito. Hit into the middle. Dumfries is there, and he can get that clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Reinders. Somerville. Now it's Marlon. Tomiyasu wins the duel this time. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Referee's given a throw. And that is as far as they're going to go. Dumfries. Gakpo. And it's played in here. They've got a corner here. It's really well cleared. Dumfries. Turns and goes back. And that has been cleared. And it's Reinders. Van de Ven. Can he finish? And somehow he managed to miss it.
Van de Ven has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Tanaka. And it's played forward. Kamada played out to the left flank.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Dumfries.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the shot! Goal! Japan! And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Japan go into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on? The Netherlands really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's been drilled forward. And he cuts out the supply. Reinders. And here's Marlon. Takes a shot. Should have equalised.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Van de Ven. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Tomiyasu attempts a clearance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tomiyasu, aim forwards. That has found him in acres of space. Dumfries getting this one clear.
Japan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Denzel Dumfries. Reinders. Nice control. Swings in a first-time shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Duan. And it's played forward. The pass has gone astray. Calmly anticipates.
The Netherlands really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Ito. Aim forwards. Van Dijk cuts it out. Somerville. Somerville. Dumfries. Dumfries. And that's a good ball. The Netherlands are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
He's going to be disappointed with that. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
De Jong. That's a little off target.
The Netherlands really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Gakpo. Gakpo played over towards the opposite flank. Picks it up out wide. Showing good feet. Somerville. And it's De Jong. Gravenberg. And here's Marlon. De Jong. Lovely bit of skill.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gakpo. And that has been clubbed away. Reinders. Gravenberg.
The Netherlands really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Van de Ven.
The Netherlands really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Somerville. The Netherlands have to get it into the box and quickly. Now it's Somerville. It's anyone's ball now.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Reinders. Dumfries. Gravenberg. Dumfries. Climbs up big! Kamada. And they've got rid. Dumfries. Reinders. The Netherlands to make one last surge forward. Dumfries needs a quality cross.
The Netherlands really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Somerville. And here's Marlon.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Gravenberg. And here's Dumfries. Played back in. Somerville. Dumfries. Up he goes!
The Netherlands really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Dumfries. Somerville. Now it's Marlon. Gravenberg. Somerville. Dumfries gets into a good position. Oh, such a clever touch. Somerville. Tries to get it clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Ito. Moved on forwards. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Gakpo. De Jong. Dumfries. Somerville. Dumfries. That's good play. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Somerville. He's got space, and the shot! Tomiyasu clears it away.
The Netherlands really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
The Netherlands have to get it into the box, and foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
And he's going direct. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Kubo. A heavy challenge. De Jong.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Kubo. Ito. Tanaka. Ito. Tanaka. Is onto it in a flash. That has been cut short. And he goes cross-field. Van der Ven doing full tilt down the left. Ito. We are into overtime. Van Dijk. That's really well manoeuvred. Played back to the goalkeeper. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Driven forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Van Dijk aimed forwards. And it's Reinders. Tanaka. Looking to break at pace. Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Dumfries. Somerville. Dumfries. De Jong. Reinders. De Jong. Van der Ven. Reinders. Gravenberg. De Jong. Gravenberg. Gravenberg played out towards the right wing. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Shoots! And yes, it's there! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Marlon, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Kubo played with finesse. Van der Ven gets good distance on it. Doan. Chance for Ito. Now it's Doan. Here's the chance to cross. Played in. And that's been repelled. De Jong. Ito. Kamada. Done delicately. Cleared away. Here comes the corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Kubo. Now it's Kubo. Kubo. Tries a shot! The whistle has gone, and it is all over.
What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points.